What is going on, everybody? Welcome to day 51 of scaling my AI agency from $0 to $100,000. We're currently 6% of the way there at 6K cash collected. We just made 1,500 bucks today plowing some snow, man. I'm going to tell you right now, that was one of the hardest workouts I think I've ever done in my entire life. I'm sore now, and I haven't even went to bed yet. So I can't imagine how sore I'm going to feel tomorrow morning. So crazy workout, dude. We probably ended up shoveling about, dude, at least a couple thousand pounds, at least 1,000 pounds of snow, bro. That's a fuckload of snow. Crazy. We couldn't snowmobile it or like plow it. We were thinking, we were like, bro, if we would have had, two snow blowers, we could have probably made like 4 or 5 bands, easy. If we want to go crazy, we could have probably made a couple more than that. But and that's hella profit right there. If you have a good snow blower, good system to like make it work. We had the exact vehicle to get through all that shit. So like we were getting through the storm. We were confident on the roads, bro, but we got like 3 feet of snow. Crazy shit. But yeah, we ended up walking away with some shed. Super nice. But basically what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to kind of go over what I did. Very physical Labor Day, but key insights from the VSL side. We actually got our funnel up and running here again today. So let's jump right into it. Put this in 2x speed. Let's go. So today's actions from a high level, here's what we did. So we did some post-production, got up in the morning. We had the VSL to do, so that was pretty light. Got up in the morning. We recorded it the night before, but we just like officially did the post-production this morning. Put it into VTurb, I think the software is called. So we have like very good, watch time enhancing features built into our video. So we now have like a progress bar that starts out very, very fast and shrinks. And then we also have like a click now to start, like your video is playing, click to start. Just very good, engaging pieces for the video side. And we can also split test VSL. So I'm going to probably record a couple more this week and test a couple different angles. And then we got the lander super dialed in. Simplified, like I was saying in a couple of videos ago, is like, all right, this is what we do. We guarantee this. This is how much this could help you. All right, like these guys know how much their average costs are. They're like, holy shit, if I get 10 consultations, I close 50%. Average ticket's like 30 grand. Do the math, it's a lot of chetty. So these guys know they have multiple six figures that they could make if they partner with us for a very measly small investment. So I think the funnel is just fucking top tier right now, bro. It's so good. I'm going to do a breakdown once we get some key metrics coming back from this. We got everything ready to launch on the funnel side. My partner, co-founder, and brother, he got the ads done today. So I believe he just launched the ads here tonight. So we are officially spending. I'm not sure how much we're spending a day just yet, but we're spending. We also got funding again, another round of 300 from our boy Two Awake for the ad side. So we're going to be going into this batch of ads and this batch of spend, in my opinion, the most dialed we've ever been end to end with our entire process. And we have a pretty heavy chunk of change to actually spend here over the course of the next 14 days. So probably going to ramp spend pretty heavily. We're going to probably warm it up here at like 30 a day for the next couple of days, probably 48, 72 hours. Towards the back half of the week, we'll start really ramping it up. And then we shoveled snow for about 5 hours. It was took us 5 hours to like 5 driveways. It probably wasn't 5 hours, but we were out for a fat minute. People were going crazy. People were stuck. We collected our cash though. We got tipped $100, which is super cool. Yeah, it was just like one of the hardest tests I think ever. Like you show up to just a mound of snow that's up to your chest, and you're like, holy shit, removing this with a shovel is about to take forever. And it was a workout, bro. Like it is probably one of the best workouts I've ever done. It's almost like an Ironman. Like the past 2 days, we've shoveled thousands of pounds of snow combined, and we're gonna be feeling it here, bro. So we just got a really good core workout, good leg workout, good arm workout, like flinging this snow. Like every shovel scoops like at least 5-10 pounds of snow. So it was a good ass workout. Definitely wasn't fun, but we had to do it. So it was cool to have that opportunity come up. So now we're in a pretty good spot here with like cash flow. So we have enough to kind of start fronting the ads and start getting some people on board here. And then we got in touch with our client today as well. He messaged us, kind of gave us some feedback, initially all positive. So he's been super, super swamped, he said, which is a very good sign for us. So he's been really swamped, which is huge. We're going to have him schedule a call here this week so we can loop up with him. And then obviously I'm recording day 51 right now. So kind of just resetting for the week. I would say tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to count that as like the first day of the week. We're going to actually get into some more high level. It's going to be all online business focused. No snow removal, no physical labor, just doing what we've been doing. I got a sales call tomorrow, which is exciting. I don't think he's super qualified, but it's worth it. It's worth a shot anyway. So yeah, those are today's actions. Let's get into tomorrow's. I don't really have any like key insights from today. I would just say like simplify your funnel, make it easy to understand. Make sure your process end to end is very organic and natural. People really respect authenticity, especially with cold traffic funnels. And then I would also make sure that you have everything, like all your messaging is matched and aligned, and you start your VSL with proof, and also like kind of calling out the elephant in the room. So that's what we did. Very confident in the whole process. And then at the end of the day, it's like just do what you got to do as an entrepreneur. If you got to, you know, if you got to go into the trenches, if you got to do shit that you don't want to do to make money, then do it, because that's going to feed the bigger vision. So we're just knowing that we're capable of doing anything to be able to get our hands on some dough so we can put money towards this bigger, greater vision. It's inevitable, right? It's fucking inevitable, man. So that's where we're at. Those are my insights, quick digestible data sets from today. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into what tomorrow looks like, day 52. So we're going to collect some remaining payments on the snow side. So we have one more to collect. She's been kind of a little, you kind of deal with those clients that are just a little bit picky. It's like, dude, we just did intense manual labor over the past 2 days for you, and now you're complaining about tiny little things that don't really matter. Besides the point, we're going to get our chetty because we deserve our chetty. And then we're going to get in some pipeline responses and also email some of the prospects that we had last week, calls with last week. And then we also got a response from the whale, Charlie. He responded back. He just said he's been swamped too. So we got to, that's kind of like the main bottleneck we're seeing with a lot of these guys is they're already kind of swamped. So we got to figure out how we can, because like our ICP is like guys that are doing around like 1 million or just under, probably like right around 1 million is like the sweet spot. And then people that are doing over 1 mil, I don't know. We could potentially have some where we kind of help them systemize themselves so that they can scale. That could be a really good up tier offer, with the AI side of things. But like at the end of the day, I don't know if trades guys are really like, I think they're just very skeptical of AI. So we might have to start that with our client first. He's pretty tech savvy, so he's been super swamped. We can see if we can save him time in any way. And that's definitely another upsell potential there. And then content marketing, I want to get into that a little bit more, like kind of fixing up our social profiles to match this exact ICP and niche we're going for. Make some cool split screen style, like talking head videos that are relatively simple, at least on the short form side, because that's where all of our traffic's coming from ad wise. And then eventually getting into YouTube. So it's really just like short forms, the goal first, and then we can get into YouTube once we have like the website, like top of funnel, middle of funnel optimized. And then YouTube is kind of just like, it's that extra attention grabber, right? And we can also use these videos as assets in our sales process as well for like email nurtures and stuff like that. Then we have a sales call. I think it's at 11:30 a.m., which is nice. It's kind of late morning. He's not very qualified. I don't know if he does like big ticket jobs. So might not even be worth our time. We're going to gauge it out early in the call. And then we want to have like a tracking system a little bit better. We're going to probably build it within Claude Code, super simple, just kind of add it into our AIOS. And then we're going to do a team meeting, kind of just going over next steps and where we're at. And then I'm going to do a pass through of the funnel tomorrow morning and just make sure we're in a good spot with the funnel. Because I think the only thing I really need to change now is like the questions on the form. Just slightly, just kind of switch them up a little bit. So it's not less friction, but it just asks the questions we definitely want to know before the call, because some things aren't really that relevant. So we're going to get into that, make sure that funnel is finalized, and then get our payments and everything in place. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So tomorrow is going to be a big online day. It's going to be huge. Got a lot of things to do, but we got a full day to do it. So it's going to be sweet. Just kind of the aftermath of this storm here. It's kind of crazy, but crazy experience nonetheless. Going to go down in the history books. We are incredibly grateful to be where we're at, and happy to be having the opportunity to keep crushing and keep moving along. We're just going to make the most out of every day we have, and, every swing we get at the plate, just keep playing ball. That's where we're at, guys. Hope you enjoyed day 51. It was a doozy of a day. Feel free to comment down below if you have any thoughts, questions, or insights for me. I would love to hear from you. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to follow the 0 to 100K series. I also post very valuable business, AI, and not lifestyle content, but very business, AI related content on this channel as well. So I'm going to get back into that as well. But I've just been so busy with this series. So haven't really had plan on the personal brand too much, but I think this is good enough for now. And then also DM me on Instagram if you want to connect, or if you want to learn more about what it looks like starting an AI agency and like what my process looks like at a deeper level. I'd be happy to share it with you. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you guys for day 52. Have a good one.